A trial is now underway for a former school police officer accused of failing to respond to the horrific 2022 Uvalde school shooting. Adrian Gonzales, one of the first officers on the scene, is now the first to stand trial. Gonzales has pleaded not guilty to the charges against him, 29 counts of child abandonment or endangerment.
When you hear gunshots, you go to the gunfire.
Prosecutors say Gonzales heard multiple shots that day, but did not act before the gunman killed 19 children and 2 teachers. Velma Duran, whose sister, teacher Irma Garcia, died in the attack trying to protect her young students, blames the officer for not helping.
Adrian could have stopped him. If he's the first one that was there, he could have stopped him.
On Tuesday, the jury heard from another former teacher, Stephanie Hale, who testified through tears about seeing the gunman.
As we were all running into the classroom, I saw I don't know what to call him, horrible person, walking.
In an extensive report on the shooting, the Justice Department pointed to cascading failures among the 376 officers on the scene that day. But Gonzales is one of only 2 officers facing criminal charges. His defense urging the jury to not punish Gonzales for the evil of the attacker.
The monster who hurt those children is dead.
Some of the victims' families watching the trial say they hope this is just the start of a long road to justice.
What do you hope comes next for the families of the victims?
I wish they would look into every single person that was at least in the hallway, because they stood there not knowing. The people outside, I don't know what they were waiting for.
And yet more drama to cap the day, a potential legal bombshell relating to the testimony of that teacher we just heard from. Stephanie Hale testifying that she saw the shooter at a location near where Gonzales also would have been. That is a crucial fact for the defense to dispute, and they did, objecting, saying that, 1, they doubt the validity of that, and 2, they had never heard that testimony before. They called it a trial by ambush. The judge now has the jury out all day until tomorrow morning as they figure that out. For now, the trial is expected to last at least 2 weeks, and Gonzales could face 2 years per charge if found guilty. Chanel.
All right, Ryan, thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.